Season 2 of the House of Dragon hasn't even aired yet, but apparently we're also getting Season 3 and Season 4 in the house too. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Entertainment, and we have news today that House of Dragon will be going not just 2 seasons, not just 3 seasons, but apparently 4 seasons due to an update from the Game of Thrones author George R.R. Martin. So he was talking about the success, and I use the term success loosely because I'm not too sure House of Dragon has been a success. Now, we will get round to watching it on Fog Entertainment, but from what I have seen, it does look incredibly woke, and I'm just not interested in shows like that. I think you go woke, you go broke. I can't think of one woke show that I actually thought was phenomenal. Now, can you get great shows that might have some woke moments? Absolutely. But like when the entire show is pretty much woke, then you're set up for failure. You're pretty much doomed. And for me, that's what House of Dragon looks like. And I just, even when you look at the female characters, I mean, they all look extremely fucking ugly. And I think that's a sign of the show going to be woke. I mean, you look at Emilia Clarke, who played Daenerys, and then you look at the main woman in House of Dragon, and I believe she's like gender fluid or whatnot, but honestly, you look at this person, you wouldn't know if she's a male, female, alien, and that sums up the show for me. But anyway, George R.R. Martin, he was speaking about how he's been locked inside a room with his writers and his showrunners for 2 weeks, and he says that they spent the entire time talking about a 3rd and 4th season of House of the Dragon. So even though it's not been renewed yet, there is no official confirmation on a season 3. It would appear that George R.R. Martin wants at least 4 seasons so he can tell the story. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Do you think this show will go 4 seasons?
It might. I haven't checked the ratings. I don't know too much about it. But if it's woke, it could definitely go broke. But I think most people that watch Game of Thrones is woke. Are woke, sorry. So for me, I think with the success of Game of Thrones hand, I wouldn't be too surprised it went 3 or 4. I mean, Game of Thrones had, what, 8 seasons?
8 seasons.
It's nowhere near going to have 8.
I don't think it'll go 8, but I do think it'll go 4. I almost don't think there's any point in doing a prequel just to go 2, so I think it makes sense to have multiple seasons, and yeah, we'll see what happens. We are going to review Season 1 on this channel. We might actually do it soon, so we are reviewing Game of Thrones, but instead of going straight on to Game of Thrones Season 2, maybe we'll take a break and we'll review House of the Dragon Season 1 first before doing that.
It's set 1,000 years before, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I don't think it's 1,000 years before, but it's set like a decent. But we know that Season 2 is coming out.
It wouldn't ruin anything in Game of Thrones, would it?
No, it wouldn't ruin anything in Game of Thrones. Plus, we know that Season 2 is coming out in the summer, and we would like to be caught up for that happening. So anyway, guys, that's it. Let us know your thoughts down below. Have you watched this? Is it any good? Is it worth watching? If you enjoy Game of Thrones, will you enjoy House of the Dragon? Or is it a big steaming pile of lefty shite? Let us know in the comments down below, and we'll catch you in the next one. But until then, peace.